I got the devil gene in me.
Look that like Tom Brady.
Oh God! Batman just killed a man. I have the key to your demise. Take care of this, you will.
My boy has sandals.
Stand here, I must.
I guess you didn't see that one coming.
Now your planet's fucking destroyed for your little mistake.
We need Megazord power now.
Let's go.
Let's go!
Fucking go, baby. Woo!
Capcom presents Marvel vs. Capcom. Come on.
And welcome back everyone to another fighting game playthrough as part of the Marvel vs. Capcom Marathon. I am your host, of course, mrespnozax, celebrating 15 years of yours truly. And today we are going to be taking a look at the third installment, but the official launch of Marvel vs. Capcom. Yes, we're talking about Marvel vs. Capcom Clashes the Superheroes, released in 1998, a year after Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter and everything. So yes, so now we are welcomed with now a bunch of characters from the Capcom universe. We're talking Morrigan from Darkstalkers, Mega Man from, you know, the same name and everything, Jin from Cyberbots, and Strider here from the Strider games and everything like that, and on and so forth. But man, dude, yeah, this was like, wow, this was like a really big thing. Though this one kind of featured a limited characters compared to you know, Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter and everything like that, because most of the characters that are on here are now assist me characters and everything like that. So whenever, you know, you start up a match and everything like that, you get this random selection of characters. You can see like special partner right there, and then we pretty much got that one character I forget from. But anyway, here we are. We're gonna be playing as Captain America and War Machine. Yes, Rhodey, James Rhodes, Lieutenant James Rhodes, Rhodey, Tony Stark's best friend and everything like that. And yeah, well, because, you know, Iron Man was in Marvel vs. Superheroes and everything like that. But, you know, they were like, nah, let's put War Machine instead and everything like that. And we got War Machine and everything like that. So yes, which pretty much plays the same as Iron Man and everything like that and stuff. So really not much of a difference and everything. So yeah, they do kind of try to make them different from Iron Man in Marvel vs. Capcom 2 and everything like that and stuff. So yeah, but anyway, here we're facing off against literally like, holy shit, like what are the chances we come up across our doppelgangers and everything like that. You got War Machine, which is light blue and everything, like kind of like a Mega Man's color scheme and everything. And of course you got Captain Mexico. Yeah, that's literally Mexico. Captain Mexico, dude. I was like, oh shit. Like, okay. But anyway, but yeah, dude, freaking this game, like when this game pretty much was everywhere, everyone lined up and everything like that, like, dude, like it was a real good time and everything like that and stuff. And, you know, we finally get some new stages here and there and everything like that. Pretty much everything else is kind of the same, like all the sprites and everything like that and stuff, with some added like move sets and everything, I guess you could say. No, I'm just kidding. It's pretty much the same and everything like that and stuff. So yeah, but newcomers like Jin, Strider Hero, Morrigan. Well, I mean, they pretty much got she got her pretty much her move set and sprite work from freaking the Darkstalker games and everything like that. So yeah. And Mega Man, you know, that was like, holy shit, Mega Man in the fighting game. Like, even though there was like the that other Mega Man fighting game, I forget the name of it, and stuff. But yeah, but he pretty much got reworked and everything like that and stuff. And you know, it's like a really big Easter egg when it comes to like the Mega Man series and everything like that. You got a leaf shield and everything, and etc. Like all the abilities he has ever gained, like throughout the whole series and everything like that and stuff. Like all the upgrades and everything. So yeah. But yes, but with the assist me characters, you pretty much are limited to how many times you can use them, depending on who you choose. I do believe if you choose Juggernaut, if you have Juggernaut, like again, it's random selection. You can't really choose them. I think there is a cheat where you like could actually pick them, and stuff, if I'm not mistaken. But pretty much, yeah. So as your Juggernaut, you did like 3 times and everything. So yeah. But man, when I played this for the first time, I was like really amazed and everything like that and stuff. Like I got new characters to try out and everything and stuff. I think this was like the game that kind of introduced me to a lot of like, you know, Capcom games and everything that I've never played. I've, you know, Strider, Hero, and everything. Played Strider for the first time and everything. Darkstalkers. Yeah, this is literally like the introduction. This was when I first met Morgan, and everything. This is when, like, you know, where is she from? Like, oh, Darkstalkers, let me try it out. And that's when I tried out Darkstalkers and everything like that. Cyberbots, and everything like that. Yeah, freaking tried out Cyberbots, and everything as well. And yeah, dude, I already knew the characters from freaking, you know, Street Fighter. I already knew pretty much most of the characters here in the Marvel side and everything like that. And I think this was the first game that also had Venom as well and everything. So yeah, that was like, dude, that's crazy. Like, dude, Venom? Like, holy shit, dude. Like, oh man, that is so cool, man. But playing against him in this, like, in the CPU and everything like that, get used to it, because freaking Venom blocks a lot. Like a lot. Always hate having to face Venom, like in the CPU when they choose Venom and everything. I'm just like, ugh, like, goddamn, dude, like he blocks all the time. But anyway, we got him. We got Venom and everything like that and stuff. And look, we're in Avengers headquarters and everything like that, and stuff. Like, this was crazy because, you know, you see all the reference, like all the other characters up on the screen and everything like that and stuff like that. It's actually really cool. There also is another stage that I really do like, and on here and everything, and hopefully we do come across it, and stuff. There's pretty much like a whole big like Mega Man stage and everything. Like, you see Dr. Wily in the background. You'll see when we get there. Hopefully we do, and everything. So yeah. But anyway, defeated Zangief, and now we're facing off against Captain Commando and Chun-Li. So Captain Commando, you know, he's from, you know, from the beat 'em up Captain Commando. You guys see me do a playthrough of that game and everything like that and stuff. Yeah, Captain Commando was supposed to be like Capcom's mascot and everything. Like, he was supposed to be like he was literally the front runner in the intro and everything like that. In the intro, you have, like, you know, Spider-Man in the forefront, and you have freaking Captain Commando in the forefront. Like, he was supposed to be the mascot and everything. You know, it's like freaking pretty much Mega Man or Ryu from Street Fighter pretty much took supporting role, took supporting role and everything like that and stuff. And I'm just like, you know, Captain Commando is cool and everything like that and stuff, but it's like even the name too. Like, if you take out the 10 in Captain and Mando, you know, in Commando, you pretty much get Capcom, and everything like that. You even had the Capcom color schemes as well and everything like that and stuff. But it's just crazy. Like, it just kind of like, you know, it, just like any other PlayStation mascot that Sony, you know, tried to do and everything. Pretty much, yeah, Captain Commando got the Crash Bandicoot treatment, the Sackboy from Little Big Planets treatment and everything like that. And Capcom just kind of forgot he existed entirely and everything like that and stuff. You know, we didn't really got much of Captain Commando and everything afterwards, after Marvel's Capcom 2 and everything. So yeah, which was like, wow. Like, they just kind of threw him in the bin, right? Anyway, here facing off against Gambit and Strider Hero. Yes, man, frickin' Strider Hero is another character I like to use and everything like that and stuff. So yeah. But anyway, but yeah, dude, when I played this game for the first time, I was like, wow, this is like amazing and everything like that and stuff. Used to play it a lot in the arcades as well, and everything. Like, literally every single time I go to the arcades, it's anywhere and this always has it. Even this had it in the my local laundromat that I used to go to a lot, and everything also had it as well. So whenever I did laundry, I would just immediately play that and everything while my dad was doing pretty much laundry and everything. So yeah, and then pretty much, yeah, like literally the spot that I was talking about in the beginning of the first episode of this series, and everything, whereas like there was a spot that I used to eat breakfast a lot at and everything, which was a very well-known spot because it was filmed in the movie, and everything. And yeah, and just any arcade whatsoever, like this game was always there and everything. So yeah. This and which is crazy because like I'm like, damn, I hardly ever see like Marvel vs. Capcom 2, and that's usually like the go-to fighting game and everything like that. But it's like everything I come across is like Marvel vs. Capcom 1. I'm like, oh shit, oh okay. But yeah, but I guess now people start to realize, oh, Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is the go-to. Now wherever I go, there's always a Marvel vs. Capcom 2 cabinet and everything, either busted or kind of still working, or like the joystick kind of off and everything. So yeah, but anyway. Here facing out. Oh, this is crazy too, because this is literally the same team I picked in the last time I did a playthrough of this game and everything, which is crazy. Yep, Ryu and Spider-Man. That's my go-tos right there and everything. Like freaking, I fucking love Ryu. I love Spider-Man and everything like that. When I like literally like in the last game where I get to like finally pick these characters together and everything, like I was really excited and everything. Usually I would go more with Cyclops. But since Cyclops is pretty much got demoted to pretty much assist me character, and everything, yeah, pretty much I was like, all right, well, Spider-Man it is then. So Ryu and Spider-Man and everything was my go-to for this game, and everything like that and stuff. So yeah, and for the second time ever, I am playing a game where Ryu is at, and I don't pick him, and everything. Like, dude, like I'm just like, damn, dude, like. That's my boy right there. Like Ryu's freaking, me and him has gone through so much and everything in life, and stuff. So it's like, man, having to go up against him and everything like that, like it's like going up against just a mentor or like a freaking a best friend, a brother and everything like that. It's just like I don't want to fight you, but I have to if I want to continue my journey and everything. And that was what I did. Yes. Man, oh man. And of course, it's like a whole big dark side. Every stage in here pretty much pays homage to like a lot of the games and everything. Strider, Darkstalkers, Mega Man and everything like that. You also got your mixtures of like, the Avengers Tower and everything like that and stuff. So yeah, but anyway, we're now facing off against the big bad. Justice demands that I put an end to your evil. Justice. I define that term, Captain. And now we're facing off against Onslaught. Yes, Onslaught is pretty much a manifestation of Professor X's, nightmare and everything like that. Where it's pretty much Professor X and Magneto put together. Yes, this is who Onslaught is and everything like that. Which I was really amazed because at the time this game came out, Marvel was going through a whole big crossover thing with Onslaught being the big bad and everything like that and stuff. Like, it was just crazy, dude. Like, I was like, dude, Onslaught? Like, this is crazy. Like, I freaking love Onslaught, dude. And I freaking get my ass beat by him. Like, oh my god. Damn, dude. Like, that man is huge. That guy right there, that dude is huge. Alright, guys, we are back. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. Oh, here we go. We're not done yet, though. Now, behold my mighty hand. Now we are going up against his second form. Yes. Now pretty much same thing like with Apocalypse and everything like that. You pretty much go for the head. You could go for the arm as well. Everything just like Apocalypse and everything like that and stuff. Like they couldn't help themselves. They really couldn't help themselves. Like you get used to this. And everything, because you gotta face off against like a big giant bad and everything in this game. And everything like that and stuff. So yeah, but this one is unique because it's two forms and everything. You face off against his normal size, and now you face off against his big size and everything like that and stuff, and everything. So it's like, okay, this is really new. Like this is new now, and everything. So which I'm really happy about. And we have defeated Onslaught. Yes, I chose War Machine's secret character, There are secret characters in this game that require a sequence to pretty much use them. But yeah. So this explains why we were all brought here. Onslaught was the embodiment of the dark emotions of Professor X and Magneto. His conscience called out for heroes to stop the evil, and each of you were summoned here. With Onslaught's demise, you may return home now. Thank you, all of you. Good luck, my friends. And the salute to you too, Cap. Anyway, that pretty much does it for Marvel vs. Capcom. Hopefully everyone enjoyed. For the next installment, and something that kind of held me back when I did the marathon for the first time, we're gonna be taking a look at Marvel vs. Capcom 2 and everything. Yes, yeah. When I did this marathon, it took me several years to finally get to Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Not only because it was like, because of like, having to wait for like the re-release for for the re-release from the collection and everything like that and stuff. It was just more like my old computers that I used to have couldn't run like any of the like the PlayStation 2 or Dreamcast emulators and everything like that and stuff. But now that I have a better laptop that could handle that, I don't have to wait that long, so you could immediately go to Marvel vs. Capcom 2 and everything. So yeah, like, thank you for playing, presented by Capcom. And freaking, I love that the music and the credits and everything is so freaking good. But yeah, dude, like I every single time I did a marathon of Marvel vs. Capcom, I couldn't play Marvel vs. Capcom 2 and everything like that and stuff. It wasn't until like I finally got a laptop that I could finally play it and everything, and pretty much record pretty much do a playthrough of it and everything. So but that no longer, now I will no longer get held back. I can finally do it immediately and everything without having to wait several years later, so which is a good thing and everything. So yeah, but even then I actually did find a copy of Marvel vs. Capcom 2 for the PS2. It's still expensive, but not that expensive like usually people sell. But yeah. But anyway, guys, that'll pretty much do it. Hopefully everyone enjoyed, and I will see you guys in Marvel vs. Capcom 2. This has been mrespnozax saying good night, good morning, good day, whatever times are watching this video. I will see you guys on the next one. Alright, everyone. Laters.